You might notice that you're not actively looking for anyone right now. Not closing yourself off, just settled. And still, you recognize depth the moment it quietly enters your awareness. This message is for the woman who has learned how to be with herself. Not from giving up on connection, but from choosing honesty over noise. You're not searching. You're not waiting. You're simply present in your own inner space. And from here, certain connections feel different. They don't announce themselves. They don't rush in with intensity. They arrive gently, almost unnoticed at first. This connection begins in a very ordinary way. A conversation that doesn't seem important. A small interaction that could easily be overlooked. And yet, something lingers. Not excitement. Not urgency. Just a quiet sense of recognition. It feels comfortable. Clear. Strangely familiar, even before you understand why. There's a softness in the way this person shows up. They don't try to impress. They don't pull focus. Their presence is calm. Their energy is clean. You may notice their youthful quality not in appearance alone, but in how open their eyes feel. Thoughtful. Observant. Kind without being naive. They carry themselves simply, but with intention. Nothing excessive. Nothing performative. And yet, the more you notice them, the more natural gravity you feel. And this is where things quietly shift. Because beneath that gentle surface lives a surprisingly complex inner world. This is someone emotionally perceptive. They read subtle shifts without asking questions. They sense mood, tone, and unspoken feelings with ease. But they're not passive. They think clearly. They know what they value. They know how to connect without losing themselves. There's an innocence in how they feel, and a depth that comes from having spent time alone with their own thoughts. Someone who has learned themselves, instead of being taught by noise. And if you notice the rhythm between you feels uneven at times, that's not distance. There may be moments of easy flow, moments where conversation feels natural, almost absorbing. And then moments of quiet. Pauses. Each of you returning to your own world. This isn't inconsistency. It's balance. This person knows how to step back without disappearing. And how to return without disruption. That steadiness may feel unfamiliar if you're used to intensity being mistaken for closeness. This is something most people don't notice at first. The connection doesn't move in a straight line. Because it doesn't need to prove anything. You may also notice where this connection forms. Not through physical environments or material circumstances, but through shared thought, shared reflection, shared curiosity. It may happen online, through conversation platforms, through learning, healing, creative exchange, or quiet mutual interest. And it may appear when you've turned inward. When you're less visible, less performative, less available to surface-level attention. Not because you're hiding, but because you're listening to yourself. And from that place, alignment isn't accidental. This connection doesn't come to fill a void. It appears when the space inside you is already honest. There's a sensitivity here, an emotional intelligence that feels fluid and intuitive. Strong feeling. Deep empathy, balanced by a lightness of mind. Curiosity, adaptability, openness in conversation. This blend allows closeness without confinement, depth without intensity, and that balance is part of why it feels safe. No matter where this connection goes, its value is already clear. It reminds you of who you are. It brings you back to your own emotional clarity. And perhaps most importantly, it reflects something steady inside you. Your readiness for connections that honor presence, not performance. If this message feels familiar to your inner world, you're welcome to stay here, to sit with it quietly, and let it settle in your own time.